Well, welcome, brothers and sisters. We are starting a new study series on the book of Matthew because we have three versions, three translations like we normally do of the Matthew and the Gospel. We're going to get into it, and really exciting in our first chapter where it's going to lead us. If you want to put it on for me. We're going to see today a new Adam. We're going to see just the little seeds sown of Yahusha and his transformation and what he came to do. And all this is just from Matthew chapter 1. We're going to see the early, like I said, seeds of the new covenant order and the vein of deliverance, all just from this chapter when you look at the language of it. All right? So it's got a bit of a genealogy. Let's go on, Brandon. For the genealogy, we're just going to read the King James because it's easy. We're not going to read either side. There's a picture there, and I'll go into some things, all right? We'll just do, there's two parts. There's the genealogy, which can usually be tedious, and then there's a little bit at the end that's very interesting. So we'll just read the middle one to start with. The book of the genealogy of Yahusha, the son of David, the son of Abraham. That word genealogy is important. I'm going to go into that in a minute. You can see on the other side, it's the annals of Yahusha, son of David, son of Abraham. Annals just means a record of events year by year. Yeah. So that's what that version says. The other two versions say genealogy. That word genealogy is very interesting because it ties in with the word Genesis. So there's your first seed. Yeah. Something's going to happen again. The book of genealogy of Yahusha, son of David, son of Abraham. And we'll just get through the rest. Abraham begot Isaac. Isaac begot Jacob. Jacob begot Judah and his brothers. Judah begot Perez and Zerah by Tamar. There's the first woman mentioned. Perez begot Hezron. And Hezron begat Ram. Ram begot Abinadab. Abinadab begot Nahshon. Nahshon, Salmon. Salmon, Boaz. Boaz, Rahab. Second woman. This is significant because in genealogies, women are never mentioned. No. Not in Hebrew genealogies. So these women are mentioned for a reason. And I've written there why. Rahab, Boaz begot Obed by Ruth. Obed begot Jesse. Jesse begot David the king. So what did we say last night, Hunter? Boaz was David's great-grandfather. Yeah. Yeah. Because you were saying, how come my name's crap? How come my name's no significance? Josiah's a king and this, that, and Micah's a prophet, and how come my name's crap? And I said, then when we looked at this, we saw Boaz is David's great-grandfather. So that's significant enough. Yeah. David, the king, begot Solomon by Bathsheba, who had been the wife of Uriah, the Hittite. None of these women, and we'll stop there, these four Gentile women in Yahusha's lineage, I mean, if you know anything about Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, they weren't allowed to intermix with the nations because the bloodline had to stay pure. Yeah? And yet we've got four Gentile women in Yahusha's bloodline. Four unclean women from the nations, because anybody that wasn't Hebrew was considered unclean, in Yahusha's lineage. Four Gentile women in Yahusha's lineage shows us that deliverance arrived for all nations, not just the Hebrews, not just the Jews, all nations. But it's got to come through repentance and a spiritual rebirth, doesn't it? Yes. So even there we can see seeds sown of what Yahusha's going to do. Solomon begot Rehoboam. Rehoboam begot Abijah. Abijah Asa. Asa Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat Joram. Joram Uzziah. Uzziah Jotham. Ahaz, Hezekiah, Manasseh, Amon, Josiah. That's King Josiah. King Josiah begot Jeconiah and his brothers about the time they were carried away to Babylon. So you can see in the picture there, if you start in the middle where Yahusha is, you've got the blue line where's Joseph. Yeah. If you follow Joseph round, there's a bit of a crossover, probably cousins getting on in the cousins. There's a bit of a crossover there. If you follow the blue line around to David, follow the pink line from Mary around to David. So not only was Joseph from the line of David through Solomon, Mary was through the line of David through Nathan. Does it say Nathan? Yeah. See that?
Yeah.
So both
Interesting.
Mary and Joseph were from David. And of course from David go back to Abraham and then back to Adam. So he's proving that he is from the royal line of Judah, kingly line, kingly tribe, and he is from Abraham. So it's amazing. Let's go on. And after they were brought to Babylon, this is after the temple was destroyed, Jeconiah begot Shealtiel, Shealtiel, Zerubbabel, Zerubbabel, Abiud, Abiud, Eliakim, Azor, Azor, Zadok, the priest, Zadok, Akim, Kim, Eliud, Eliud, Mathan, Jacob. Here we go. Jacob begot Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom was born Yahusha, who is called Messiah. So, all the generations, this was interesting, all the generations from Abraham to David were 14 generations. And then from David until the captivity in Babylon were 14 generations. And from the captivity in Babylon until Yahusha are 14 generations. Why didn't they just say, do you know what 14 plus 14 plus 14 is?
42.
Yeah. Why didn't they just say it was 42 generations from Abraham?
Yeah.
See how it's broken up? Broken up 14 plus 14 plus 14. That 42 is the same as we've been saying about 1260 years, or days, sorry, or 3.5 years. So they had to wait 42 generations until Yahusha's deliverance came. That was his first coming.
Yeah.
See that? And what are we waiting for?
Yahusha's coming.
Yeah. How long we got to wait? Well, we're not going to wait that long now, but
No.
3.5 years of human history until Yahusha comes back. See how it's tied in?
Yes.
So all these little gems that you can look into the text and go, okay, so he was going to come and he was going to, come for deliverance for Gentiles, not just Jews. He was going to come and look, 42 generations. All this is just in the boring old genealogy,
Yeah.
So let's go on. I want to show you this word, genealogy. Brandon, you want to read that for me?
Genealogy, a new creation. Webster's dictionary says that genealogy is a line of descent traced continuously from an ancestor. Therefore, when we read the word genealogy, to us, it means a list of names of distant family from the past that traces the beginning ancestors forward to Yahushua Messiah. However, in Greek, the word is Genesis, yes, the same word used as the title for the first book of the scripture.
So now we're tying in genealogy with the Genesis. And we know what happened in Genesis, don't we? Don't we? A creation happened. So go on. Joe?
So, as we put on our first century Hebrew mindset, a theme that flows throughout the Gospel accounts and all of the New Covenant order is that the arrival of Yahusha is to be viewed first and foremost as the beginning of a new creation order, a second Genesis. Paul also advances this theme in several of his letters. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if anyone is united with Yahushua Messiah, he is a new creation. The old has passed away, and look, what has come is fresh and new.
Can you see that's what Yahusha came to do?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even just from his genealogy, we can see that he came to bring a new creation. Now we know what the completion of that new creation is, don't we? It's going to come from the clouds, a new city, a new heaven, a new earth, everything. That's the completion of it. This is the very beginning of it, which he started with himself.
Yeah.
And we haven't even got to him arriving yet. But even just in the genealogy, we see that it's going to be a new creation that he's setting forward. So, Joe, you can finish that.
John's Gospel follows along this thought also, making a direct connection of Yahusha's arrival with the first and original Genesis. That is, for John, while Yahusha is the creator of a second Genesis through a new blood covenant, he was also there to create the first Genesis, the original creation. John 1, in the beginning was the Word.
Can you see how this is all connecting together?
Yeah.
In the beginning was the Word. Who's the Word?
Yahusha.
Yeah. He was in the beginning. So not only is there a new creation going on, forming when he comes to earth, he did the old creation as well.
Yeah.
And this is the beginning of a new creation where he's going to do something new. Yeah? Phenomenal stuff, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Let's go on. Mikey?
Paul in Romans chapter 5 expands that connection as he makes Yahusha to be the ultimate second Adam. So the best possible interpretation of the opening few words of Matthew should be, this is the book of the new creation, Genesis, established by Yahusha Messiah, son of David, son of Abraham.
That's the best way we should read that first sentence that we've just gone through at the beginning. This is the genealogy. This is the book of the new creation. Something new happened here. Yeah?
Yes.
Amazing. Go on. Hunter?
Yahusha is something altogether new. He ain't just Hebrew or royal, but a whole new species. An Alahim/man fusion. A new first fruit creation, and the spiritual door of a new reign, which his bride must enter to experience deliverance and life.
See?
Yes.
Can you see that about Yahusha? Can you see this? How do you feel about this? This is right at the beginning of Matthew.
Yeah. Exciting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of this? Good. Good. Alright, let's go on. Now we'll get into the rest of the text. Who would like to read 𝗙𝗧𝗟𝗓?
We can do 𝗙𝗧𝗟𝗓.
You want to do 𝗙𝗧𝗟𝗓? Who would like to do King James? Do that, Mikey. And 𝗙𝗓𝗏. Brandon? Alright. Go for it, Rob.
And annals of Yahusha
Mashiach.
Thus are, since his mother Miriam became engaged with Joseph, before he came into her, she was found pregnant from 𝗪𝗏.
Ruach HaKodesh.
Yeah, that's it. Ruach HaKodesh.
You can just say JC if you want. We're going to get a lot of that coming up in Matthew. You can just say JC if you want. Yeah.
Now the birth of JC was as follows. After his mother Mary was betrothed to Joseph, before they came together, she was found with child of the Holy Spirit.
So you can see the different translation.
Yeah.
Brandon?
But the birth of Yahusha Messiah was as follows. After his mother, Miriam, was engaged to Yusuf, before they came together, she was found to be pregnant from the Ruach HaKodesh.
Do you understand that? Do you understand what a shame that is in that culture? Do you understand that even just from that verse there, Joseph was ripped off. This woman was supposed to be pure, a maiden, and her father was to be, trade her up to marry her out. And just in that statement there we see the great shame is over their household already.
I think it was so bad they could be stoned to death, couldn't they?
Stoned to death.
Yeah.
Because she's found to be,
Impure.
unfaithful. Yeah. And because an engagement is pretty much like a marriage, the first stages of a marriage, even if it took a year or so, you are betrothed, you are pretty much married.
Yeah.
So you're not to be found with child, because you belong to another man's, you know what I mean? So you can see already setting the scene what a shame this would have been. And he had every right to put her aside. In fact, he had every right to publicly shame her, because otherwise he would be shamed.
Yeah.
But what does it say? Who's next?
And Joseph, her husband, was just a man.
Was a just man.
Was a just man, and not wanting to deliver her to death, and not to disclose her, only it be in his heart to abandon her in secrecy.
So he could have made a big public example of her.
Yeah.
Look what this, look what this family's done to my family. This
Yes.
family's tried to give me a woman who's pregnant. She was devoted to me.
Yeah.
He could have made a big thing in the town, and yeah, might have ended up in death. Probably would have.
Yeah.
But he just chose to abandon her in secret.
Yeah.
You know, which is fair. If she'd been unfaithful, that's fair, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, right?
Then Joseph, her husband, being a just man and not wanting to make her a public example, was minded to put her away secretly.
And Yusuf, her husband, being obedient and not wishing to make a show of her, had in mind to put her away secretly.
Had in mind to put her away secretly. Yeah, that was his intention.
Yes.
Let's go on.
And in bewilderment he thought upon this. A messenger appeared to him in a dream, saying, Joseph, son of David, do not fear to take Miriam as your wife, for what which is born from her is the 𝗓𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. From the 𝗓𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 she is pregnant.
Do you understand how that works?
Wow, yeah.
We discussed this before, but
Yeah.
when a man and woman come together, the egg obviously is from the woman, the seed is from the man. The seed has the life in it.
Yeah.
Yeah? So everything that should have been Joseph's was not from Joseph because he hadn't slept with her.
No.
So this baby was growing, and the body, the bones, everything of this baby was from the woman, but the seed wasn't from Joseph. Who was the seed from? Who was the life from?
Yahusha.
Yeah, from Alahim.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the seed is divine. And where does our sin come from?
The body.
The seed.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
The body. The seed is where the sin comes from. And it's passed down from Adam right down to us. You're born in sin.
Yeah.
You're born with a sinful, corrupt nature. It's a corrupt nature that we're born with. That's why we need to have that heart operation, and he takes that seed out and puts a new seed in,
Yeah.
like he's putting in this woman.
Yes.
Yeah? Understand that? So it's fascinating when you look at it. Which means Yahusha had no sin in him, because he didn't have the seed of a man in him.
No.
He wasn't formed from the seed of a man. Yeah? Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So this is why they call it an immaculate or a divine conception, because Mary provided all the things needed for a baby, but the seed came from heavenly places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiritual.
Yes. So proves that it was possible.
But while he thought about these things, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream, saying, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take to you Mary your wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Spirit.
Brad?
But while he thought about this, see, a messenger of Yahusha appeared to him in a dream, saying, Yusuf, son of David, do not be afraid to take Miriam as your Asha, for that which is in her was begat from the 𝗓𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪.
The divine, perfect, set apart spirit. Yeah.
Yes.
So are you there? Can you see this happening? He's about to put her away, which is the respectful thing to do, because
Yeah.
he could very well take her out and get her stoned, because she's disgraced the family and his. And he's about to just put her away quietly. He doesn't want to hurt her. Just wants to be respectful about it. And an angel, a messenger, appears and says, "Hey, marry her. This baby is from the spirit."
Yeah.
So she hasn't been unfaithful. Yeah? And it continues.
And behold, she will bear a son, and you will call his name Yahusha, for he will deliver his people from their sins.
Okay.
And she will bring forth a son, and you shall call his name Jesus.
Yahusha. Yeah.
Yahusha, for he will save his people from their sins.
And she shall give birth to a son, And you shall call his name Yahusha, for he shall save his people from their sin.
What's a better word? What's the best word there? Saving somebody. What, like throwing them a life raft? Or what's the other word over there? Deliver.
Yeah.
Does that feel like a bit of a more weightier understanding?
It does, yeah.
Because what do we need to be delivered from? What did he come to deliver us from? Yeah. It's even in the genealogy what he came to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Came to transform us, deliver us from sin, which was put in us at birth, at conception. The wicked seed just grows and grows. And as we get older, we just take things in. And we take bits of the world in, and this seed grows and grows and grows. And then you end up with 8 billion people the way they are.
Yeah.
The world the way it is. So Yahusha came to deliver his people. See that?
Yes.
I mean, spoiler alert, you know how he did it. But this is the beginning that we're going to see. Just the early seed thoughts of, he hasn't even been born yet. And look what's being prepared for him.
Yeah.
Yeah? So let's go on.
And all this was to fulfill what the verse said from Yahuah. Through the prophets, Yeshayahu, saying,
do the next one.
Behold, the maiden will conceive and bear a son, and will call his name Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, that's interesting.
It is.
Mikey?
So all this was done, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the Lord through the prophet, saying, Behold, the virgin shall be with child, and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which is translated
Alahim.
Alahim with us.
That's what it means.
Okay.
Brandon?
And all this came to be in order to fill what was spoken by Yahuah through the prophet, saying, See, a maiden shall conceive, and she shall give birth to a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which translated means Alahim is with us.
Al is with us. Emmanuel. That's what it means.
Yeah.
Al is with us. So it's even prophesied, and you can jump down and see it at the bottom there, through Yeshayahu, which is Isaiah. Therefore, Yahuah himself will give you people a sign. The young woman, other translations say a maiden or a virgin, will become pregnant, bear a son, and name him Emmanuel, which means Alahim is with us. So Joseph may not have remembered that. Well, you wouldn't, thousands of years before, you know. But this angel, this messenger, is reminding Joseph that it's prophesied this would happen.
Yeah.
It's prophesied. So there's proof in itself. She has not been unfaithful. It says even in the prophecies, a maiden, a virgin will conceive. What about the fact that what his name means? Emmanuel, Al is with us. When could Yahuah ever be with us?
Prior to that, never.
Never.
Prior to his birth.
Apart from on an ark, which had to be shielded by a veil and shielded by another tent, and armed guards and priests to stop people coming close so they didn't get fried up.
Yeah.
You know, when could he ever dwell, apart from this little 4x4 on an ark, when could he ever walk among us freely and love us and be close to us and show us love like that?
He couldn't, could he?
Never. So you see how significant it is, just his name. Al is with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Then Joseph?
Yes, then Joseph woke from his sleep and did as commanded him of a messenger of Yahuah, and took her to wife.
Mikey?
Then Joseph, being aroused from sleep, did as the angel of Yahuah commanded him, and took him to his wife, and did not know her till she had brought forth her firstborn son, and called his name Yahusha.
Oh, and Rob's one, did not know her, and do your bit, Rob.
Yeah, and did not know her until she gave birth to her son, the firstborn, and called his name Yahusha.
And Yusuf, awaking from his sleep, did as the messenger of Yahuah commanded him, and took his Asher, but knew her not until she gave birth to her son, the firstborn, and he called his name Yahusha.
Did not sleep with her or have sex with her until the baby was born, to prove that it was really from Alahim. Yeah? To prove it. Yeah?
Yes.
It's miraculous. What do you think, guys, so far about this?
Yes.
Isn't this phenomenal? What are you going for? What?
It's good.
Yeah. See the seeds? Well, you got really into that show we were watching about Yahusha and how he came along. It's a little bit religious, but I thought you'd really enjoy this because she's seeing it through the Word, what really happened. Yeah?
Yeah.
And in different movies and shows you see the culture of it and what it would have been like for a maiden to be found pregnant when she's betrothed to someone else. You know, that's a great shame. So let's go on. This directly connects the old, that scripture we read about the prophecy.
Yeah.
Call his name Emmanuel. This directly connects the old covenant historic document to Mary's pregnancy, doesn't it?
Yes.
In fact, Yahusha's birth, his life, his death, and his resurrection are all foretold in the old scriptures. So in the new covenant order, we have the record of the old prophecies all coming to fruition. That's what we're going to see. Yahusha's life was all to fulfill all the prophecies that were about a Messiah. All the prophecies about the Lamb, about deliverance, about... He fulfilled all of it, actually. We can see it.
Yeah.
We can know all the scriptures in our mind with the royal laws of Yahusha's love. I mean, isn't that what Joseph showed his wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He had the choice. He had the legal choice to put his wife away.
Yeah.
Just to not let the shame come upon his family from what she'd done, apparently. But what did he choose? He chose
love.
Love.
Yeah.
Yeah? So we can know all the scriptures back and front, but if the royal laws of Yahusha's love do not drive us to behave in the divine fruits of righteousness, because Joseph was a righteous man, a just man, if we're not behaving in that, then what do we really know? What are we experiencing? You can quote scriptures, but what about the love? Isn't that why Yahusha comes to deliver us? So that is what's coming through us?
Yeah.
His love?
Yeah. As we said before, the scriptures are just words if we don't have love.
Mm.
If we have the love, then it comes out of the page for us, doesn't it?
Yeah. And you are fulfilling all the scriptures if you are loving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally, mate. Yeah. I think there might be one or two more. Yeah, these are a few squares from a little while ago that were related to this subject, because this is all about, see the picture?
Yeah.
Yahuah left the throne and put on flesh for deliverance. It was prophesied. Nobody knew it was going to happen. And now we're seeing where it did happen. Yeah?
Yeah.
It was prophesied. And Mary is experiencing it happening inside her. This is where Yahusha said, Yahuah and I are one. Yahusha said that. Yahuah and I are one. Does this mean what Yahuah did is true? Yeah?
Yep.
Yes, it does.
He combined divinity. Remember the seed?
Yeah.
He combined divinity and flesh into a new creation, didn't he?
Yeah.
How else could Yahusha have had such power unless he were Alahim? Yeah? Yahusha said to follow him into his new covenant, to actually prepare our temples, just like he was, the divine habitation. He was the new temple, walking around among us. Actually prepare our temples to morph, to transform through obediently behaving his words into becoming new beings as he is when he appears. So just as this is the beginning of his journey, when he left the throne and became flesh, we're seeing the beginning of it, and he hasn't even been born yet. We know what we have to become, don't we?
Yeah.
And it all starts from a seed. That same seed that he started with, we get reborn by that seed.
Yeah.
Remember Nicodemus said, oh, what am I supposed to do? Go back into my mummy's tummy and get born again? Smart ass.
Yeah.
No,
Don't be
no,
smart.
you're not.
No.
It's a spiritual birth, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you've still got the same flesh, same carcass, but inside you are born again,
Yeah.
reborn anew, from this same seed that transformed him. He left the throne, and through this seed he was born as a baby and grew up. So we have to be born, and we have to grow, and we have to overcome. So, Mikey, you want to read that one? Red one?
Now we can understand what Yahusha is saying to us about how to overcome this world's wickedness.
Isn't that what he had to do?
Yes.
He didn't have to overcome it inside himself because he was perfect.
Yeah.
But what was coming at him all the time?
Wickedness.
He could have sinned if he wanted to, but he didn't. And what did he overcome the devil with all the time? We'll see this in a few chapters. What did he throw at the devil to overcome him all the time? The word.
Oh, the word, yes.
The word. Always use the word. Yeah?
Yeah.
This is how we overcome. Start again, Mikey.
Now we can understand what Yahusha is saying to us about how to overcome this world's wickedness. How to be in the world but not a part of it. His reign is not of this world, with its religions and groups. You really can't be in the bride company unless you accept Yahusha as Alahim, because of his metamorphosis. Yahuah became and is Yahusha.
Can you see that? Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
That's a struggle for most people. Yahuah became and still is Yahusha.
Yeah.
And we saw even just a couple of weeks ago, here we are hearing this message, being left with the fact that Yahuah slipped out the side door. All the Jews and the tabernacle and the temple and all the animal sacrifices are all worshipping this being named Yahuah. He slipped out the side door and became someone else.
Yeah.
They say he doesn't change. Did he? Looks like he did.
Huge.
He became another being. And as we saw a couple of weeks ago, in Revelation 4, we see the heavenly hosts showing us their worship of Yahuah, don't we?
Yeah.
Bowing down and crying out and harps and smoke and incense and everything. But in Revelation 5, what happens? That worship suddenly focuses on Yahusha, the Lamb. All previous worship was thrown away and the worship behavior changed.
Yeah.
Can you see now that our worship behavior has to change?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going back to the music like we've tried before. It's not going back to the old carcass. It's not going back to the Jewish shadows, which we've done all of those too. It's new behavior, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's our last slide. What do you think that means to us here today? When you look at the change that he went through and who he is now, seated on the throne, and how they all feel about him, what do you think about the behavior he requires, the worship he requires today? Tell me.
Yeah. Well, it's the fruits, isn't it? He needs the fruits. Or he needs us to be the fruits all the time.
He wants you to be a completely different person.
That's right.
And put off the old person. He had to put off his old person, didn't he?
Yeah, he changed completely.
His old image, his old personality, his old everything couldn't have come close to us.
No.
We can't come close to him in our old state. We can't know him in our old state. Does it show us what we have to become? A completely new and different person.
Yeah.
Yeah? How you feel about that? What'd you hear going through that when we were going through it all?
What stuck out for me was the part you heard about the seed, because that's where all sin comes from, and Yahusha has given us his seed, and if we feed it, it grows, and you can't sin when you have that in you. If you have a seed fully grown, and you can't sin because you just don't want that feeling. That's what I want personally. Just not being able to, because you just don't want to lose it.
And how do you feel when you do?
Crap.
And you're recognizing that now.
Yeah.
That's Very good. Very good. He wants more of that from you.
Right.
Because how long we got left?
Not long.
Yeah. So we all need to get it together to decide what is it he's called us to do and what is it we have to become to do it. Yeah? It's not about overcoming so I can go, yeah, I'm overcome. It's then being empowered to do what he wants us to do. You don't enlist soldiers just to sit in the bunkers fully trained, do you?
No.
They're going to go out to war. Do you even know you're in a war?
No.
I didn't until recently. Spiritual battle. Yeah? We're not fighting people. We're fighting demons. Yeah. Principalities that want to take over our homes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we said last week, the stronger you become, the more they want to fight you. Because they don't want you going down that trail, do they?
No.
They want you back in this worldly stuff.
Yeah.
And we don't want to be.
No. No. You feel inspired by this?
Oh yeah. Yes, it's good. That Ishmael, I've read this before, but I didn't see Ishmael is, we are Yahusha.
Emmanuel.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Emmanuel. Yes. But yeah, that was a thing that stood out for me today. But yeah, it's,
so he walked among us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
Did you get anything, mister? You want to say anything? Did you find anything interesting in that? Think about it some more. Alright, what about you, Joe? You've read this before. What do you think comes through this time?
I thought it was smart how he put the genealogy thing at the beginning.
Why?
Because it kind of proves to people that who Yahusha is, and they can kind of see through history and like what all the prophets and stuff said, and it actually is him. And then you just go through again further in the story what happens. So yeah.
Put all that effort into the genealogy, and who believed him?
No.
Didn't believe him.
Sad.
No. Oh, you, man.
I think if we truly want to repent and win the battle, we have to use Yahusha's word and change in the quarry.
Yeah.
I always keep alert, even outside of the quarry, at work, in the streets. Just always be alert.
What's coming at you?
Right now.
You're talking about being on the streets, so I'm saying, what's coming at you? What's coming at you?
I'm just saying demons. As you're on the streets and bad thoughts will always come to your mind.
You can see that now?
Yeah.
You're conscious of that?
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah. And what does it want to do to you and make you come home like?
Horrible, rude.
Yeah.
Make everyone else feel bad.
Yeah. Spot on. So you can see the change he's doing in everybody.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's time to get really serious and boot this out of our homes and be real. Yeah.
Definitely.
Did you want to add anything, darling, going through that? No? You're good? Yeah. So, yeah. Very interesting.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, very interesting.
Well, that's the first chapter, and more exciting ones to come. Yeah. Anybody else want to add anything?
I just wanted to carry on what Brandon said there.
Yeah.
About, the demon coming in, and a good one for me is like, I'm coming here on Monday. Oh, you don't want to do that. Watch something on Netflix, do you? No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to come here.
Yeah.
And every week it wants to
try,
just say you're unwell.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Come in here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay.
Doesn't like you coming
No.
close to
No, not at all.
Yahusha, does it?
No.
No.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't like you speaking the truth in love, does it?
Not at all.
No.
No, it. That's what pushes it away.
Mm.
Truth and love.
Mm.
Yeah, but it doesn't want you to get there to do it.
No.
So.
No, not at all.
No.
Good, mate. Keep fighting it. Keep fighting it.
Yeah.
You can see what we all have to fight, can't you?
Oh yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's it. I mean, I'll have, you go through your day and I'll have thoughts. Most I can do what Christopher said, check it when it comes in. But some get away with you. I'll get down that road a little bit and be like, hold on. No, I don't want to be thinking that. So for me, got a huge step is realizing that I'm going down that road and saying, no, I don't want to think that way. I don't want that thought. I don't want those words coming into my head.
Yeah.
So I'm out of it.
Yeah.
And that more of that's happening more of the time now.
And the more you do that, it's called overcoming.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's really hidden. The amount, like Satan's everywhere, at every angle, and he wants to stop you. He wants to get into you. So the more you can find where he's coming in, duct tape that over, duct tape that over. Yeah, so that's what I've noticed.
Yeah, totally, man.
For a bit now, but as it came up, I thought I'd share that.
Yeah. Wonderful, mate.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Thought of anything yet? No? All right, mate. You all right?